I'm your host, Alexis. With me today is my friend Adam, whom you've seen on the series in the past. This is our second series together, our second season. Can you believe we've come this far? So today, to start our second series, we're going to welcome in some folks who may never have seen our show by using a chair-based exercise format. So Adam is going to be standing today, and I'm going to be sitting, so you have a lot of options. Adam will also be using weights. Now remember, if you don't have weights at home, you can always go grab a couple of soup cans, or you can follow along with me where I won't be using weights, and I'll be in the chair without the weights. So that might be a little bit of an easier option for you. Okay, are we ready? Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna have a seat. Adam's gonna start his march. Now, we know, of course, that when we're sitting down for chair-based exercise, the first thing we want is a hard-based seat. So we want to be sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, and our rear end is as close to the edge of the chair as you're comfortable with. We want to keep a nice straight spine without relying on the back of the chair. The feet are flat, shoulders down and back, spine is straight, and we can feel the abdominal section. Okay, let's go ahead and start our march. And we're coming down on the heel, each time down on the heel. So you'll see I have my hands at my sides, mimicking Adam's march a little bit. Nice and easy. Let's pick those knees up above the hip. Keep your abdominal section tight. We're gonna march for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's relax that march. Okay, Adam will keep marching while we start with our heel out and out and out. I'm going to bring my hands to my side, which helps me to assume proper posture with my shoulders up and back. Heel out, heel out. Keep that spine nice and straight. Here we're warming up the hip, warming up the thigh muscle as well as the knee. We're gonna go for 8 more. 8 and out. 7, toe up, 6, toe up, and 5, and 4, and 3 more, and 2, and 1, and march, march, march. Okay, for the standing audience, we're gonna try that one more time, and we're gonna ask Adam, he's gonna tap along with us for the heel tap. Now, when Adam's tapping with his heel, notice that the foot that's on the floor always touches down with the heel. We're never up on our toes. So touch that heel down as often as you can when you're bringing the foot back to standing position. Okay, we're both gonna go heels forward in 3, 2, 1, and heel, heel, heel. So Adam brings his hips down and back as opposed to knee forward. Okay, so we understand our heel tap. That's a pretty easy concept. What do you say we bring in some arms? Since we're in the beginning of our program, we're both going to go without weight. So let's bring those hands to 90 degrees. Excuse me, bring your elbows to 90 degrees. Your hands are up, shoulders are down and back, and as we tap, let's come up and touch the shoulders. Touch, touch, and up, and up. And as often as you can, try and keep those bicep muscles nice and tight. Keep your core steady. And 8 more. And 7. 6 to go. And 5. And 4. And 3 more. And 2. And regular march. Regular march. Nice and easy. Touch your heel down. Okay, we're gonna change it up again. We're going to think about the side of the leg, the inside of the hip and the outside of the hip. We're going to use a side step, touching and closing, one instep to the other. So Adam and I are going to calm our march. Our feet are low so that we can make an easy transition. Follow along with us when you're ready. Arms are down by your sides. And I'm gonna bring my feet to a stop and close, 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 close. Step and touch, step and touch. Now we're closing here, instep to instep, instep to instep. And keep it moving. Using those hips, you'll see Adam has a reach out to the side for those of you standing, and I'm bringing the feet to close. You have a couple of options here. In both cases, you're gonna keep your shoulders down and back, keep your abdominal section tight. Stand proud. Okay, let's think about those arms again. Let's take them down to our sides. And with each step, we're going to raise them up and down, up and down, up and down, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5 more, and 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep your feet moving, but relax your arms. Keep moving, keep moving. Okay, let's change it up a little bit. We're stepping side to side. Let's bring it back to a march for just a moment. When we lose our place, when something doesn't make sense, we always come back to the march. Always come back. Okay, feet are wide, hip width apart, shoulders up and back, stand tall. We're going to use our heel tap once again. Now I'm going to use the upper inner thigh and hip muscle a little bit more by bringing the heel in front of the opposite toe. And cross, cross, cross. Now for those standing, you'll see that Adam is doing the same. He's crossing the midsection of his spine, meaning that spine draws a line down the center, and we're going to use the thighs a little bit more, use the hips a little bit more by crossing that midline. Okay, how we doing? Good so far? Feet feel like they're in gear? Let's add the arms in. Let's add some arms. Are we ready? All right, we've used the bicep muscles so far and the front of the shoulder right here. So let's bring our arms down. We're going to pick up our grocery bags. Remember that from last season? It's elbows down and back, or excuse me, elbows down here, and then they come up and back behind you. So pick up the groceries in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Elbows back and back, and lift for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3 to go, and 2, and relax the arms, but keep the legs, Good. Okay, let's bring that heel tap out in front of the body, out in front. We're gonna mix it up a little bit more. Let's do some left brain, right brain activity. We have our front taps, but we're going to use 2 taps out to the side. What I mean by that is I'm going to tap twice forward with my heels and then once to each side. So follow me when you're ready. Now, if that doesn't make sense, Adam might choose to simply march. He might go ahead and bring heels forward or toes to the side. Remember, you can't do it wrong. You're here. That means it's a success. All right, tap those heels for me going forward. Okay, here we go. Let's think about the feet. 2 and 1, side, 2 and 1. Front and side, side. Heel, heel and toe, toe. Heel, heel and toe, toe. Heel, heel and toe, toe. Use the front of the thigh and the side of the hip. That's front of the thigh and the side of the hip. Keep going, legs only, for 4 more. And 3, and side, and 2, and side, and 1, and keep it here. Keep it here, out to the side. Okay, let's bring those arms in. The core stays nice and tight. The abdominal section is nice and solid. You feel those muscles engaged. Shoulders back. Let's bring those hands up. We're going to use the front of the shoulder and the chest. As you push toward the TV, keep your fingertips up. Push through the heels of your palm. Here we go. 3 and 2 and push and out and in, out and in, and out and in. We have 8 in, 7 and in, 6 in, 5 in, 4 in, 3 more in, 2 to go, in and 1, and march, march, march. Nice and easy. Stand tall. Hips at the edge of the chair. Give me a nice strong march. Pick those feet up. Make it feel like you're pulling that knee up out of the mud. And elbows back. Okay, let's raise that heart rate. Power up that march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take it down a notch. Take it down. Okay, we're going to tap that heel one more time. let's bring it down. Easy, easy taps. Okay, let's go out to the corner. Now we know we're always in our imaginary square. So I'm going to use a little bit more of my hip muscle, and I'm going to tap out to the front corners of that imaginary square. Follow me when you're ready. 3, 2, and heel, heel, corner, and corner. Stay steady. Keep your torso in that upright position, nice and tall. Okay, let's use those arms once again. We're going to bring them down to our sides. And we're going to bring them straight out. We're going to use a long limb, bringing it straight out from the shoulder joint with our palms down. Follow us when you're ready. I'm going to lift up in 3, 2, 1. And up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. Pull those ropes. Pull those ropes up from under the chair. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and march, march, march. Nice work. Okay, we're going to take our tone down just a little bit here. We're going to change it up. So Adam is going to show you, if you're standing, he's going to show you an option of putting his hand on the chair, excuse me, which will encourage his balance, because we're going to do some straight leg lifts here in a moment. So you can hear the music behind you. That we may or may not always follow that beat with these exercises, but we're going to do some strengthening exercises here. So let's take a moment and calm that march. Okay, now let's come to a standing or sitting position. Draw those shoulders up and back. Engage that abdominal section as we always do. Shoulders back and over the hips. Hips are close to the edge of your chair and feet are flat. Now I want to extend one straight leg out in front of me. So with my leg out, I have my toe up and my knee is straight, but not locked. Be aware of that. So now we have a heel out in front, one straight elongated leg, and my toe is up and flexed, and you'll see that as I flex that toe, you'll see these muscles come into action, and they contract. So that's what we're looking for. We want to use this muscle here to raise that straight leg up. Now, as long as you get that heel off the floor, that's a success. Don't worry about how high that foot comes up. Ready? Shoulders back. Notice that if you're standing, Adam has one hand gently placed on the chair. Make sure you're not leaning on that chair. It's there just in case you need it. You're going to raise the leg as high as you're comfortable with. 3, 2, 1. Straight leg up. Straight leg up. And 8, down. 7, down. 6, down. 5, down. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's try that on the other side. Place that heel down on the floor. Again, take a moment to find your posture, shoulders back, and we're going to bring the opposite heel out. Now you may choose, as you'll see Adam behind me is a step ahead of the game. He's moving his chair to the opposite side. So make sure that you have a piece of furniture or somewhere that you can switch sides if you need to. Okay, let's put those shoulders in the upright position and get ready for takeoff. Toe is up, foot is flexed. Engage that thigh muscle. Let's raise it up. 3, 2, 1. Straight up. Straight up. Keep that knee straight. Keep that toe up. We have 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and done. And relax. Bring those feet back to a standing position. Okay, we're going to spice it up a little bit more. Now, before we reached out to the side, when we used, excuse me, our hip muscle to bring that knee out and open to the side. Now, we're going to think about that same exercise again. Adam's going to repeat the same step he used earlier by reaching out and coming back in. However, those of us in the chair are going to ramp it up just a little bit. As we bring that toe out, we're going to reach it up and over as much as you're comfortable with. Get that foot away from the earth. Okay, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Out and in. Side, side, side. Keep your core tight. Keep your spine straight. Keep breathing. Grab a bottle of water if you need it. Okay, can we get a little bit of speed in here? Let's get a little momentum. Here we go. 8 and out. 7 and out. 6 and out. 5 and out. 4 more. And 3 more. And 2. And a 1 and done. Good, bring them back to center. Okay, Adam's going to take a moment to grab his weights, and we're going to go through some of the muscles in the body. For the upper body, where we think about the biceps, the shoulder muscle, the chest, and the postural muscles in the back. So remember, if you don't have weights at home, go ahead, grab the soup cans. If you're not comfortable with that, that's what I'm here for. So let's start with our biceps. We're gonna bring those hands down in front, shoulders down and back, 90 degrees, and keep your wrists straight. Let's start some heel taps. And tap, and tap. Okay, 2 biceps at a time. Show me those Popeye muscles. We're going up in 3, 2, 1, and up and down. Up and down, and up and down, and 8, tap, 7, tap, 6, tap, 5, tap, 4, tap, 3, tap, 2, tap, 1, and tap, and relax. Oh, I just about missed my count there. Keep them here. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Put those weights down by your side. Remember, you can always bring it back to a march. You can take a break on those feet anytime. We're here to give you some options. Let's lift up our grocery bags. Remember, elbows back, palms facing you. Keep tapping if you got it. 3, 2, 1, and up and down, up and down, up and down, and 8, down, 7, down, 6, down, 5, down, 4 more, and 3 more, and 2, and up and hold, hold, and tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax those arms, bring them down, and calm your tap. Calm your tap. Feet are flat. Okay, we're gonna raise those arms out to the side, but we're gonna keep those feet steady. So now we're going to think a little bit about what our options are as we stand. Sitting, we have our shoulders down and back. We know that. So Adam's going to show us a little bit more challenging move by sitting his hips down and back into a high squat. Now, Adam's not going to sit all the way down. He's just going to move those hips so that they get a little bit of activity as he reaches down and back as if there were a high bar stool behind him. Now, if that makes you uncomfortable, you can certainly see that we have a chair here, so you can place a chair beneath you just to be sure. If you feel like you need to sit down, you can always take that moment to do so. Okay, shoulders are down and back as always. And we're going to think about raising our arms straight out to the side, and we're gonna go one at a time today. So we're gonna go up on the right, and then up on the left, and then down, down. That'll make more sense in just a moment. So before we do our squat, let's use those arms. Let's do half a set, up, up, down, down. 3, 2, 1, right, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, and 4, up, down, down, 3, up, down, down, 2, up, down, down, 1, up and down, down. Okay, we've had a chance to warm those shoulder muscles up a little bit more. Now let's watch Adam take it up to the next level for us. You can always stand. You don't need to perform the squat. We're going to raise 2 arms at a time. 3, 2, 1. Both up and down, and up and down, and 4, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1, and done. Excellent. How does that feel? You get those squats in? It's a good challenge, isn't it? Okay, let's bring it back to the front of the body now. We're going to use the chest muscles. Now, when we think about the chest, we have shoulder across the chest and the pectoralis muscles over to the opposite shoulder. So those are going to be your primary working muscles today. So you'll see I'm going to bring my elbows up in front of my shoulders, drawing a nice straight line. I'm going to make sure that my my forearms are parallel to one another and my palms are facing in. Now, Adam is going to get into that high bar stool for us, and he's going to stay there, meaning he's just engaging those hips in the back and engaging the rear end muscles. just trying to keep it a little bit more challenging. Okay, shoulders are down and back. For those of us using weight, we have the weight up. And let's open up here and close to parallel. Open and close. Palms toward us and palms in. And 8, in, 7, and 6, and squeeze those shoulders together, and shoulder blades together, and 3, and 2, and let's try and hold it right here. Sit tall, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and down. Now set them down at your side. Let's go ahead and use one weight. So I'm going to ask Adam to go ahead and set one weight down. We're going to use a little bit more complexity here in the next exercise. So he's going to hold his weight in the right hand. Now we're going to take the can, so the supposed can, here's our visual, out of the bag, and we're going to put it up on the shelf. And then we're going to take it off of the shelf and put it back in the bag. Okay, our hips are close to the edge of the chair. As always, take a moment to right that posture, straighten out your spine, engage your abdominal section. Put your weight or your can in your right hand. If you're not using weights, just follow along with me for a great range of motion exercise. Let's take it out and pass and reach and pass and back in the bag. Pass on the shelf. Pass back in the bag. Pass up. Pass, down, pass, up, pass, down. Here we go. Pass, 6, and down, pass, 5, and down, pass, 4, and down, pass, 3, and down, pass, 2, and down, pass, 1, pass, done. Okay. Set that weight down for just a moment and take a second to circle those shoulders. Remember, those shoulders do a lot of work in our exercises and our workouts together. Roll them out, roll them out. Okay, go ahead and grab your soup can or your weight in the opposite hand. So here in the studio, we're going to be using our left hand. So we now bring those shoulders tall and proud. Straighten out that spine. As always, feel the abdominal section and your feet are flat on the floor. We see that Adam has the weight in his left hand, standing nice and tall. He has a good base of support with his feet hip width apart. So make sure to take those feet from really close together to hip width apart, always balancing on your heels. So Adam can show us here that he can wiggle his toes. When he wiggles his toes, he knows he's balanced correctly. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Give those shoulders a little break, but we're ready to come back. Weight in the left hand, and let's pass and reach, and pass and down, and pass. Reach, pass, down, pass. High up and pass, down. Now remember, if it's uncomfortable to go high up, you can simply reach out to the side, here, and pass, down. Here we go, up, and 6, pass, down, up, and 5, pass, down, up, and 4, pass, down, up, and 3, pass, down, up, and 2, pass, down, up. Last one. Pass and set your weight on the floor or on your chair. We're almost done. You've come this far today. Let's raise that heart rate a little bit more, just a little bit. Okay, shoulders down and back. We are weight free, so keep breathing. Take a quick drink of water, and we're going to do some left brain, right brain activity while that heart rate comes up, and we call it a day here in just a moment. Okay, let's start our taps. Heel tap, heel tap. Correlating arms. Here we go. Let's reach and reach and reach and reach. We're going straight for 2 and we cross for 2. Here we go. Straight and cross, cross, straight and cross, cross. Now if you're comfortable, cross. Try and cross those feet. Arms straight and everything crosses and everything straight and everything crosses. And straight, cross, cross, straight, cross, cross. We have 5, straight, cross, cross. 4, straight, cross, cross. 3, straight, cross, cross. 2 more. Straight and cross, cross. Last one. Get ready to march. Cross, cross. Here we go. Straight and march, march. Adam's so good. He's always a step ahead of the game. All right, we have a nice strong march. Okay, those of us standing, you're gonna take 4 steps forward. Those of us sitting down, we're gonna power up that march and make sure those elbows are back behind the body and the abdominal section's tight. Okay, standing folks, go forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Up. 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. 4, 3, 2. Keep it here. Keep it here. 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms. Relax the arms. Okay, let's take those feet into a pause and let's bring them out hip width. Shoulders back. Now for those of you standing, make sure that you wiggle those toes so that you know your weight is balanced. Let's open up those arms, palms up, and I hope I don't hit Adam here. We're in a small space. Open wide for the chest and flip those palms and bring them forward. And palms up and open and palms down and close. One more. Up and open and palms down and close. Relax those arms, put a couple of circles in here. Thank you so much for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about to call it a day. What a great way to get your day moving. So let's stretch the legs as we say goodbye for the day, and we will see you same time, same place tomorrow, and the week after that, and the week after that as we continue to move it on forward. Okay, Adam is going to stand close to the chair, and he is back on one heel. We're going to stretch those legs. Let's bring one heel forward with the toe up. Now Adam is going to have a tiny seat back. He's going to bring those hips slightly back behind him. Now you'll see here, he has a nice straight line. Now remember, you can always hold on to a chair if you need to. Stretching the back of that leg. 3, 2, 1, and back up. And let's trade sides. Adam brings the hips down and back to extend the leg, and he has his toe up. Always make sure, if you can see Adam's feet, that he can wiggle that toe on that back leg. 3, and 2, and 1, and relax. Let's circle those joints as we say goodbye for the day. We have 3 joints in the arms, so scoop some ice cream with me and follow through as we go from wrist to elbow to shoulder. Again, thank you for joining us. We're here right in downtown Portsmouth. We're always looking for you, your friends and family, folks in the neighborhood to come on our show. So get in touch with us. You can find us at info@priority1.us. info@priority1.us. And here at PPMtv.nh.org. Support public television and keep moving. Have a great day.